Hi everyone. Per the recommendation of my father, I am going to be taking my live streams that I've been doing up on Twitch and chop them up a little bit, and turn them into 30-minute videos and upload them. So each stream I'll most likely have several videos for. I don't know how that's gonna work. If it's set up kind of weird, I was specifically recommended to not edit it too heavily. So it's basically just 30-minute chunks of just raw stream footage. Because my dad, who's not a Minecraft fan at all, was apparently pretty entertained by my streams. So yeah, he suggested that I put them up on YouTube. So yeah, without further ado, please enjoy chunk one of my first stream. Hi. As I said, I just basically created the world. That's all I've done. And I'm also setting up my phone off to the side. So it's out of my way, but visible. It's been a while. I'm not used to sitting here and doing all of this. I also might have to turn off shaders. Yeah, probably. Not gonna be great here. Video? Maybe? Apply? Maybe? Okay. I don't know. I don't even know how I turned them on. But hardcore. Let's get this going. Oh yeah, new skin. Heck yeah. I didn't even notice my hand was different. But first things first, obviously, we need to get some sort of food source because I am not trying to starve to death in this live stream. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Maybe. Tonight? No. Well, thanks for the encouraging words. I'm trying. I'm not good at this part of Minecraft. The parts that you need to be good at to do hardcore. Do it well. It's actually weird to be back playing again. After big life stuff happened, I haven't even had access to my computer for like a month and a half up until a couple weeks ago. So it's actually really, really nice to be back and getting back on the grind, if you will. Okay, I'm just sitting here gathering wheat. I am gonna need food. Food would probably be a very would probably be a very solid idea here. Because I need to be able to craft stuff. Also, if this isn't obvious, I have a bunch of data packs running and some mods to hopefully make this more interesting. And also a little bit easier on my part. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing okay. Having a good day and all that. Yeah, okay. For 2 seconds, I'm going to take over this house because I can. I also really like now that I have an office, I can actually have things looking a little bit better and in general being a little bit better. Cool. We're off to a good start. I have some basic tools. If you can't tell, I'm like a pro. I also really shouldn't be sprinting just about anywhere. Because, yeah, food and all that. The boring things you need to survive. Whatever. Also, since I'm just getting back into things, for anyone who's watching, please let me know if there's audio things or what have you that need to be worked out, because I have absolutely no problems pausing and fixing things. One more. we are so in business. Food looking great. Ooh, let's get some more of these. I should also probably be talking about my plans for this. So I actually have some pretty big plans for my YouTube. That will hopefully be starting next year. And so this is, I don't even know what you could call it. Not really an experiment, but more so like to get me some practice in getting comfortable talking and all of that while I'm playing, because normally I'm just silent. I don't really like talking out everything I do because I feel like it can come off, I don't know, condescending of like, oh, you clearly can't see that I'm running up this hill right now and whatever. And so I really got to get that out of my brain, because obviously me just sitting here in silence is not good content. So yeah, streaming right now is just going to be my main means of making content until next year. I am planning on working on some things behind the scenes and all of that jazz, so that next year some YouTube type content will be coming out, which is very exciting. So yeah, as I've already overstated, my whole goal for this streaming is to get some eyes on my Twitch channel, as well as, get practice with making content, talking to myself and all that. Unlike my brother, I am not great at that. I remember my brother and I, oh my word, he is so good at talking to himself. I don't get how he's just a natural at it. Might need to take some advice from him. Let's see. I got 3 iron boots. Holy moly. That's, wow. Okay, what else do we have around here? I feel better running because I have food now, like a good amount of it. Also, if I'm looking over here, that's where chat is, so please don't completely disintegrate. Thank you. Yeah, and with Minecraft, I'm also very out of practice due to not playing for a month and a half. So, honestly, this was probably one of the dumbest ideas I could have had for getting back into things. Going straight nuts to butts, so to speak, on hardcore. Not one of my brightest ideas. No, because that's something else, is like, I kind of constantly feel like I'm needing to censor myself here, there, and everywhere, because I am a chronic oversharer. And yeah. To be fair though, years ago now, there were times where I would literally fall asleep while streaming. Just be snoozing while live. Those poor viewers. Poor viewers. But I mean, at the time I was just a kid playing on PlayStation, so I mean, it's not like it made a one bit of difference. Okay, sugarcane, great. Get all of that out of my hotbar. Holy moly, I'm so disorganized. Yeah, we're taking all these villagers' crops. Because screw them, they looked at me funny. And, yeah. We're petty over here. We stay petty over here. Because, I mean, who needs to make friends with the villagers? There's a lot of hay bales here, which I like, but I'm wanting to get a hoe so that they're faster to line up. I'm getting so confused. Where have I been and where have I? I'm pretty sure I just came up this way. Okay. Continuing on. I'm so confused. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. People be chatting. Give me 1 second. Minecraft, pause. Okay. I didn't make this. This is natural, like, structures that just happen in Minecraft. True. I really should just start narrating my day-to-day life. My poor husband's gonna be so sick of me after a day. He's gonna be like, why are you talking about how you're making dinner? Good grief. Will you ever shut up? I was coming this. Oh, my word. Directions are not my strong suit, clearly. Word. Give that. What's it? Ooh, maybe I can get a saddle. No. See, the villagers hate me and we hate the villagers. It's getting dark. No. Let me in. Get out of my way. Bed. We're spamming. Yeah, we're doing the coward strat. Good grief. Okay. Ooh, more food. That part. Like, hold on, let me talk about something. Let me do something really mundane while I tell you my entire life story and why I am the way I am. That's what I mean when I'm like, I kind of have to censor myself. Because there's a lot of information, especially if I'm thinking long term, like potentially getting a decent amount of followers and all that, that I just simply don't want the general public knowing. Like, I don't think I will ever fully understand these, like, TikTokers, for example, that are talking about how their boyfriend slept with their mom and all of that. Like, dang, what happened to secrets? That's where I just was. Okay, there are no buildings there. Full transparency, by the way. I picked this seed. I don't know where any, like, super secret goodness is. I just knew that there were villages here, and I figured that's gonna give me a boost of help. Here. My inventory is almost full. That's not ideal. Fletching. Oh, there's coal right there. Oof. Give me some stone. I guess they don't. Yeah. Because it's like, some of the things I see while just scrolling on TikTok, it's like, dude, you could not have, like, threatened this out of me. Like, there's no way. I should really be paying attention considering I'm in a cave of sorts and hardcore. One mistake of anything other than microscopic nature and this whole world is gone. The internet has really become a lot of people's diaries. It's quite alarming. I'm afraid to I regret to inform you that no, they are not safe online. Especially not on TikTok. I got 24 coal from that. Heck yeah. We're off on the races, people. We're doing great. What on... Oh. That might be helpful. Stone pick. Yeah. They really are. Like, I don't know how more people haven't just completely deactivated their accounts after posting some embarrassing stuff online. Because some of the comments I see on some of these videos are like, whoa. Yeah. Are we trying to recreate 13 Reasons Why here? Why do I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing, where I'm going, who I'm seeing. Well, we survived night 1, so I think that's a good start. I'm just wanting to get in-game time and all that. Okay. I feel safe in the village, which is weird because villages actually attract zombies. Well, and it also depends on the video that the comments are under. Because if it's like get ready with me while I tell you how I accidentally was dating my cousin and we only found out through Ancestry.com. Like, videos like that, yeah, the comments are going to be horrendously bad. And people just ripping them to shreds. But I would say most normal videos, the comments are pretty okay. It all just kind of depends on what the comments are referencing. I mean, I've even seen Alabama. Yeah, pretty much. That's some deep South type stuff. And yeah, she's 100% right. People feel confident saying things because more people aren't getting their butts beat. I said what I said. If more people were being caught outside, yeah, I doubt we would have such an epidemic of keyboard warriors. And especially if like action was taken against some of these fools. Yeah, that would honestly be my 13th reason too, to be fair. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Sick. I got 2 pieces of armor. And a spear? Dude! I'm gonna be freaking chucking spears at people. Well, not people. Things. Let's go. I need to organize this so bad. Oh, I can't put armor in. Why did I do that? No. That's a question I ask myself more often than I care to admit, is why am I the way I am? Okay. Well, I guess we hit a stone pickaxe for 0.2 seconds. Great. I am going to take those other iron boots. Let me see here. Yup. But if you're willing to catch them outside, ooh, silence real quick. Okay, so that looks evil. That looks like something I don't want anything to do with for the foreseeable future. We're going to keep our distance. Oh, and I love that as well. There's just pillagers right by the village. My people. My people. Yeah, shout out to my mom for giving me Viking jeans. The pillagers are quite literally my people. Ooh, chest. Heck yeah, we're getting so much stuff. I'm also going to need to find... Say you're sick of me streaming without saying you're sick of me streaming. Because if I go over there, I will 100% die on the spot. Like, no saving me. It's a wrap. I was gonna go to his... Okay. To be fair, though, that evil-looking tower is calling me. But I don't know if I want to risk it for a biscuit. And it's, like, way out there. Okay. You know what? I can't be a pansy this whole time. I cannot. So, I'm gonna casually risk this whole world before it even gets started. And after this impending nighttime has passed, I will go over there. But if I see anything charging at me, I'm running. Can we agree to all of that? I don't think earthquakes are in Minecraft, my guy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to stock up on all this. All this goodness. I'm also going to need to prepare mentally and physically. I'm scared if there's... I can't remember what the mob is specifically called, but there's this one mob in here, because it's a type of pillager, okay? They show up in raids, typically. And this specific type of pillager is known to be fast AF, boy. So, if it's one of them, I think I'm screwed. If there's one of those guys in there, oh, it's a wrap. It's curtains. Like, they move faster than your normal walking speed in the game. So, like, you have to sprint away, or else they will get you. And it's like, I think a one tap on hardcore. One tap from those guys without full, like, enchanted hardcore armor. Alright, you know what? My mama didn't raise a bee. And if she did, it was my brother. So... everybody, say goodbye to the world as we know it. I should probably leave my bed down, huh? Not like I'm gonna respawn if I die, but... Okay. I'm also gonna set up camp just in case I survive, which, as it stands right now, I'm deeming the likelihood to be about the equivalent of the Leroy Jenkins video. I'm pretty positive there's like a 3% chance of success here. So, just in case I am one of the 3%, I would like... That scared me so bad. I thought that villager was a pillager. I was like, oh my word. Please, not already. Now I'm going to bring the lower stack into the hotbar. Yes, 2.879% chance. That's about my likelihood of getting out of this alive. But on the off chance that something interesting happens, which it definitely will, I have an interesting clip, so it could be worse. I'm actually getting nervous. Ooh, there's a ruined portal there too. If I die, I'm just gonna let y'all know I am restarting. Like, on this same stream. Because I have allocated to go till 10:30 this evening. So I have about an hour and a half. But I'm gonna use that hour and a half. My word. I don't have any good weapons on me either. I just have an iron spear. And this is not going to go well. All right, everyone. We're getting kind of close. I might scope it out before I go in, because I'm actually trying to be smart and not have to restart hardcore already. But if I die, at least I know not to mess with over here. Because I really do like this seed. I like the little, like, lake situation. Oh my word. Okay. We're officially close. Just aim between the eyes and chuck it. Homie, you've clearly never played Minecraft before. There is no aiming. It's just guessing. I should also probably move a bit further away from my mic in case I get caught in a pickle and screech. Okay, these are good. Oh boy. I don't see anything menacing yet. Oh my word. It's sitting on top of powdered snow. You gotta be kidding me. Your girl should have brought blocks. This looks and feels evil. Oh my word. Hello? That was probably a mistake. Hello, housekeeping? I'm here to take your stuff. I got some candles. This is not good for me. I'm like legit nervous. Hello? Okay, nothing too menacing yet. Or that stupid ladder. Get out of my face. Okay, well, I'm getting some stuff. Oh, a compass. Sick. I love how I have basically the most beginner tools. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go investigate. Oh my word. Gotta work on my parkour skills. I thought I just saw something move. Get over here. Cartography table, okay, okay. This is not good. I'm so unironically scared that I'm going to get to the top of this, and then there's going to be the bad guy. Hello? Okay, so there's some redstone. That's good, because that stuff is expensive. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Let me take all those candles. Assuming there is something evil here. I'm going to steal from it. Because that's what good people do. Oh. Whoa. That paid off, in my opinion. Prot 2, efficiency 3. Not bad, not bad. Got 2 name tags. Got a bunch of goodies. Worth the adventure, for sure. Oh my word. I really should have been relying on my subtitles. Whoa. Yeah, there's nothing up there. because the subtitles would have told me if there was anything heinous over here. Not bad. Not bad at all. At least I took the risk. No way.
Sorry, I did have to end you off. A little bit of a cliffhanger. Not like a TV show cliffhanger. Like, it's not that good. The resolution isn't that good, to be quite honest. So, next chunk will continue the story and show what happens next. So, okay. Bye.